Morning, it's Sunday the 14th of August. Our main story on the programme this morning, the author Sir Salman Rushdie has reportedly been taken off a ventilator and is able to talk again.
The 75-year-old was stabbed while speaking at an event in New York State on Friday. His agent confirmed the news to US media after previously saying the author may lose an eye. Our North America correspondent Nomia Iqbal is in Pennsylvania, where Mr Rushdie is in hospital. Table of services adding to problems created by a summer of rail strikes.
The company, which operates trains between London and the northwest of England and Scotland, says that the new timetable will run until further notice due to severe staff shortages. Ramzan Kamani has this report. Something in the week about the fact that when the ground is so hard and so dry, the water just isn't absorbed, is it? So that risk of flooding is heightened.
Yeah, absolutely. And the
Have a look inside.
Yeah, the weather and the drought in many areas is dominating the inside pages for lots of papers. So this is from The Times this morning. The Environment Secretary proposing a national grid for water, a bit like electricity, so taking water from west to east, because it's a lot wetter in the west. But I mean, it's just these pictures that we're seeing now from across the UK which just blow your mind.
The properties in Surrey that were without water, there was a reason for that, to do with the water treatment plant. But of course, people will worry about water supply. This is a village in Bedfordshire, which is like Ban, where there was no mains water, and people in places like that, of course, will worry, you know, is their water supply, groundwater supply, going to carry on? Will it still be okay so deep down and under the ground when it can't easily be monitored?
Lots of infrastructure changes are going to have to come on as the weather continues to change. This is in the Mail on Sunday today. You know how important it is to keep your builders, your painters, decorators, your tradespeople happy when they come round, and a brew is a big part of that. So this is a survey of thousands of tradespeople. This is interesting. I think it's linked to patience and how much time they have.
Go on.
So painters, for example, just want the tea bag in for 10 to 30 seconds.
Right.
Heating engineers, who do a lot of weighing stuff up, they want it for the longest, up to 240 seconds.
Right.
There's also a breakdown of favourite biscuits.
And who has most sugar? Is that in there?
Well, the poshest biscuit, I would argue, a Biscoff.
Oh.
The plasterers, because they're the artistes, aren't they?
Okay, fair enough.
Of the in-house trade. Plain digestives from your roofers and your handymen.
There you go. You probably can't see the colour of that. I don't think that counts as builders.
Not quite, Roger. Too milky.
Bit milky. It's 6:20. The weather, of course, really warm at the moment, as we all know. So you might be tempted to take a dip in some open water. But of course, there is a warning not to swim in areas without lifeguards. That after 13 people died in the UK in just 13 days last month. That's a shocking statistic.
With that in mind, sessions teaching children how to swim safely if they get into trouble are being rolled out in Nottingham, as Natasha Turney reports.
I wouldn't want to inflict that on people. Spoils the natural beauty of the vista, rather. Right, 23 minutes past 6. Shall we catch up on the sport? Oh dear.
Holly joins us.
Yes,
good morning.
Good morning. Speaking of people swimming in hot water, Manchester United. But you know, I thought you might say that, Nina. I wasn't sure if you were going to put yourself out there. But look, it's 2 weeks into the season. They are bottom, but for Manchester United fans, this is a brand new experience. In fact, it's been a very long time. 4-0 after
Brentford and Brighton, I think, in their first two games. No disrespect to either of them.
Brighton last week as well. That was called a bit of a warning sign for the new manager, Eric Ten Hag. Well, now I'm not quite sure what this is meant to say. Atmosphere at the 100. If anyone gets a chance to get down, it's you know, even for non-cricket fans, I think it's attracting this brand new crowd that we've not seen the likes of it before in cricket. I know some people are quite traditionalist about the test games, but no, it's really worth a look.
It's great weather for it too.
I'm taking the kids this week.
They're going to love it. Get a bucket hat. You're going to need it.
And a bucket of something else. Thank you,
Holly.
Yeah,
for Mummy, yes.
Thanks, Holly.
It's just gone 6:30. Now, the National Trust's Orford Ness Nature Reserve on the Suffolk coast is home to barn owls, brown hares and Chinese water deer, but it's also home to some Cold War secrets.
Yeah, the island, which is open to the public for tours, was once used as a secret military test site, as Mike Liggins has been finding out. It's Sunday, the 14th of August. Our main story this morning, the author, Sir Salman Rushdie, has been reportedly taken off a ventilator and is able to talk again.
The 75-year-old was stabbed while speaking at an event in New York State on Friday. His agent confirmed the news to US media after previously saying the author may lose an eye. Our North America correspondent Nomia Iqbal is in Pennsylvania, where Mr Rushdie is still in hospital. For train travellers from today, as Avanti West Coast introduces a reduced timetable for services, adding to problems created by a summer of rail strikes.
The company, which operates trains between London and the northwest of England and Scotland, says that the new timetable will run until further notice due to severe staff shortages. Razman Kamani has this report.
Have led the Met Office to issue its highest alert for fire severity over the weekend, warning there's exceptional risk of blazes spreading. Will Batchelor reports.